Marvel has dropped the trailer for Ms. Marvel. This can potentially be the first Marvel team-up movie of a female character and a stepping stone to new similar movies like these. Marvel Enthusiast, are you not excited? So we are going to break down the hidden references and Easter eggs hidden in this movie. Let's get started. The title of the movie has some connections with Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel, and Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, since most of their superhuman characters have Marvel as their names. But why does Monica Rambeau, aka Captain Rambeau, aka Photon, feature in this movie? Anyway, Photon was also called Captain Marvel at one point in the comics, and this is the reason why the film itself is called The Marvels. Combining all three of their insignia, Monica's emblem on the A of Marvel and Kamala's S on the Marvels, and the text of Marvel with the same lens flare from the 2019 Captain Marvel title. The hexagon shape has its own importance in the MCU. The hexagonal wormhole grid we see in this trailer is called UNTN, Universal Neural Teleportation Network. It is the portal in MCU for the Galactic Transportation System, which was created by James Gunn for Guardians Volume 2 and later shown in Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, Guardians Holiday Special, and the Guardians Volume 3.
Script stage, I create it all in my head, and then it's simply a matter of trying to make the movie.
These two hexes are fueled by cosmic neural radiation that distorts space-time, so it feels similar to Wanda's hex and Wanda's vision, in which Monica pushes through it, and what Kamala did with the bangle in Miss Marvel. All of these have overloaded cosmic radiation throughout the MCU to break the UNTN, thus resulting in these three individuals linked to this cosmic radiation becoming entangled. Monica floats up to the barrier of the blue and glitching gigantic hexagonal wormhole, but if we can look closely, there's a massive bend in the corner of the hexagon and the same is on the other side, and it seems to malfunction. We can see Monica gets closer to the jump perimeter, and we can hear that her connection with Nick begins to become static, eventually losing each other's communication. In this, we can conclude that we can lose communication easily when approaching the UNTN. We can find more of these grounded events and cosmic ones.
This movie from the first one is that Carol didn't fly until the end, so I didn't have as much.
In The Secret Invasion, the space station is called the Saber Space Station. This is called the Peak in Marvel Comics, which was a satellite station used to monitor Earth's activities and orbit around the Earth to protect Earth from cosmic and extraterrestrial threats. In the Miss Marvel series, we saw Kamala Khan find her bangle that belonged to her great-grandmother, who comes from the Noor dimension. Noor means light. This bangle was worn around a blue arm which was found in a cave on Earth with markings of the 10 rings. This blue often indicates the color of the Kree, and we can figure out that bangles and 10 rings could come from ancient Kree technology. Another important thing is that the beacon in the 10 rings from the Shang-Chi post-credits scene indicates that the beacon was summoning these Kree to Earth right now to claim these relics. In this trailer, we can see a second bangle that has been worn on the arm of the villain Dar-Ben, who's definitely played a Kree accuser, who is believed to be a Kree general from the comics. In that trailer clip where Phantom Miss Marvel fights against Zaw Ashton, where she fires it at Miss Marvel, who transforms into Photon before striking back. However, if we take a closer look, she has a bangle worn around her wrist, which is similar to that of Kamala Khan, and the blast that comes out of it is similar to that of Miss Marvel's bangle. These two bangles are clearly linked with each other, and she may be potentially attempting to get it off Kamala so that she can stop Captain Marvel. The bangle can open rifts in reality and travel through time, as it is very closely tied to the multiverse saga. Another theory related to the bangle is also in Miss Marvel. Kamala Khan used the bangle to create rifts in space-time and opened a gateway to the Noor dimension, aka the veil and the portal back in time to save her own grandmother. So these rifts in space-time might have caused a disturbance to the cosmic radiation which fuels the UNTN. Monica Rambeau is the daughter of Maria Rambeau, who was a pilot friend of Carol Danvers in the 2019 Captain Marvel film. In WandaVision, the adult Monica returned from the blip to find Maria, who had died from cancer. Monica returned to where her mom was the former director and dealt with Wanda Maximoff's Westview crisis that resulted in her getting radiated by the cosmic radiation of Wanda's hex. Carol in WandaVision ended with Monica getting recruited by a Skrull to join Nick Fury, who, when we last saw in the post-credits scene of Spider-Man Far From Home, was hanging out with the Skrulls on a different space station. During the fight scene with Kree, Monica crackles with blue and yellow energy. This exciting energy is because she can transform her body into the full spectrum of light and energy, so she can become regular light magnetic waves, infrared.
And so I see why.
And you have superpowers. Now, Monica Rambeau's superpower.
Kamala demonstrates her powers to her family by showing and making them understand what she is capable of. She can cast hard light, making big parts of her body, creating shields and platforms for her to pass across. She can do this in part because the bangle credits go to her great-grandmother, who came from the Noor dimension. In the final episode of Miss Marvel, she establishes herself as a mutant, so she has a lot of powers. This was a recon of Kamala's status as an Inhuman in the comics. But in the comics, creator G. Willow Wilson confirmed that she originally intended on making Kamala a mutant, but Marvel Comics in the early 2010s didn't want to launch moving characters since Fox then had the film rights to the X-Men.
That giant pressure with this being a first of a lot of things.
In the latest MCU movie, Chewie's name is updated from a Star Wars nod to a Top Gun reference, Goose's character. Goose isn't actually Carol's pet, but a random animal she finds wandering around the Project Pegasus base with Fury. It is a cat-like alien that can devour big things using its tentacles from its mouth and store them inside of its body via a pocket reality.
Reggie the cat, who plays Goose in the film.
Baladna is a planet that was visited only briefly in Captain Marvel #9 from 2014. This planet's unique because the people there only speak rhymes. Before Prince John became king of this planet, men never had any freedom of choice on this planet, and women choose their partners.
Is this idea that she's part Kree and part human. The Kree part of her is that.
If we look closely, we can find the cosmic pager on Nick Fury's desk. This is the same device that Carol Danvers gave him, Captain Marvel, and he used that device to summon her in the Infinity War post-credit scene.
I got ready to do the dialogue with Captain America, and I could only see half the page.
The codes at the bottom of the screen are the same navigation code we saw for Earth and Captain Marvel for the Terran homeworld. Fantastic Four rise of the Silver Surfer and the concept of exchanging powers among the team members. This happens in the movie when Johnny manifests the powers of the entire team. So what's happening in this movie is every time one of the three of them uses their powers to a certain extent, it makes them involuntarily swap places with one of the other three. This, of course, limits how much they can use their abilities. The text in the trailer says teaming up changes everything, and switches to teaming up changes everyone, which indicates that not only will they be swapping places physically in this movie, but this physical change will also reflect in their character change. Some theories says that everyone is going to be in the movie right back where they started. Kamala is going to be in a big time going off into space, having adventures. Monica will have control of her powers, and Carol will learn that she has to keep a better eye on Earth. Ronan was one of the accusers. They were basically the executioners who did the Kree's dirty work throughout the galaxy. She's holding an accuser hammer in this trailer, and we can see an accuser with her. Here in this trailer, she may even have some relation to Ronan, who appeared in the first movie. The hammer she's holding looks exactly like Ronan's Cosmoron that once contained the Power Stone. Now that particular hammer was destroyed, but then again, it's all patched up like the Thor's hammer and Anakin's lightsaber. So guys, we have come to an end with this super exciting video. Hope you all like this video. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel to see more of these Easter eggs and hidden references in the movies. Drop down your opinions in the comment section below and tune into our YouTube channel to see more of this super exciting video. See you all in the next video. Until then, goodbye.